Hello and welcome to IELTS by Sheris. In today's video, we are going to cover 4 steps on how to achieve 7 bands or above for your IELTS Writing Task 2. Firstly, let me tell you that IELTS is not a test of your knowledge or your ideas. It's a test of your writing ability. You see, the examiners at IELTS are not looking for $1,000,000 ideas, or they are not looking for the most difficult vocabulary for which it will take years for you to memorize. No, they are looking for simple ideas explained very clearly, and they are looking for a diversified vocabulary. So now let's talk about those 4 steps that I followed for my IELTS writing preparations. First one, and the most important one, understand the rules. The marking of your essay is done based on 4 different criteria. Scoring less marks for even one of the criteria will reduce your overall band score. So it's very important to understand the importance of all the 4 band descriptors and making sure that you achieve minimum 7 for all of them. Let's get ahead and understand each of them briefly. Let's go through the assessment criteria. First is task achievement, second is coherence and cohesion, third is lexical resource, and fourth is grammatical range and accuracy. Let's start with task achievement. First thing you need to make sure is you have to address all parts of the task. You see, there will be different types of essay prompts for your task too. For example, agree, disagree, asking for a solution to a particular problem, or simply asking for an opinion. So it's very important to completely understand the question and address all the parts of it. Second is present a clear position throughout the essay. Now, this one is specifically for those prompts where an opinion is asked for. You see, many students follow a partially agree approach and continue that throughout their essay. It's not incorrect, but at times it gets difficult for the examiner to determine the flow of your essay. So, better follow a fixed position throughout the essay and mention that why you support it or why you don't support it. That comes to our third point, that is, you need to have well developed and supported ideas. What you shouldn't do to save marks for your task achievement is if you present an unclear conclusion or no conclusion at all, you may lose marks over there. And if you address only few parts of the task and miss out on few, you will lose marks for your task achievement. Second is coherence and cohesion. Let's understand coherence first. In order to score good marks for your coherence, you need to follow an organized structural format for your essay. Let's see how you can do that. The first paragraph of your essay needs to be an introduction. And what will you cover in that paragraph? You can firstly paraphrase the question, the prompt of your essay topic, and you can provide a generic opinion in the first paragraph itself. Second is a paragraph structure. Now, as you all are aware, there will be 2 or 3 body paragraphs. 3 paragraphs are more than enough. You shouldn't exceed more than that. So, what will you write in your paragraph, in your body paragraph? You have to explain whatever opinion that you have, basically your idea, and you have to support it with a proper example. So, both your body paragraphs will follow the same format. Third is conclusion structure. You will again paraphrase the question, but you will not use the same words that you used in your introduction. You will write it in a different sentence structure using different synonyms, and you will summarize your opinion that you followed throughout the essay. Let's see what you need to do in cohesion. Cohesion basically means that your ideas have to be logically synced with each other, whereas coherence meant that your essay needs to be organized. So let's understand cohesion. Cohesion means you need to use ample amount of linking words or linking phrases in between your sentences or inside your sentences. For example, in addition to, on the other hand, for instance, nevertheless, etc. Clear referencing. So As your essay is going to be long enough of 4 paragraphs or 5 paragraphs, it's very important that in each and every sentence, whatever you are trying to portray is referenced correctly. So you can use words like so, but, although, yet, either, etc. You shouldn't overuse the linking words. That will again make you lose marks. Next is lexical resource. First thing you need to make sure is you have a great vocabulary. Like, it's not necessary that it has to be the toughest, but uh, a variety of it. So you need to fill your essay with appropriate synonyms. So it's not like that you learned a difficult word and you want to use it, that you can use anywhere. No, it has to be appropriate. Second is collocations. Collocations are a combination of adjectives that describe the noun in a better manner. There is an entire video on how to write collocations and how to improve your lexical resource. The link is in the description box. Paraphrasing. Again, paraphrasing is the heart of an essay because it will show the examiner your knowledge and your ability to write the same thing in a different manner. This is very important. You shouldn't repeat words. Again, if you repeat so many words, your marks will be reduced for your lexical resource. Next is grammatical range and accuracy. Now, in this, you need to fill your essay with different sentence structures. So, let's go through them. Simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, passive sentence, modal verb sentence. Again, there is a different video that will cover all these types of sentences with examples and with a proper technique and format. Again, the link is in the description box. Second step to achieve 7 bands or more for your IELTS Writing Task 2 is essay planning. Now, we come across a lot of people who know good grammar, who are well acquainted with all the connecting words, basically, who write good English. But because of lack of planning, they miss on writing those words and sentences which could have helped them score better. Let's understand how you can effectively plan for your essay. You will be taking a total of 10 minutes to plan the essay and 30 minutes to write it. Yeah, I understand 30 minutes are less, but believe me, if you plan your essay effectively, you can easily write it in 30 minutes or in fact 25 minutes. Let's go through how. The initial 2 minutes should be spent on analyzing the essay topic and understanding the how and why. Next, 6 minutes should be spent in writing down the key points of the topic as per the essay structure. You see, whatever points you write down and you refer should be written down in a proper structure so that when you start writing you can understand that okay, these points needs to come in the body paragraph, these points can be used in my conclusion structure. So as you can see here, introduction, it will be consisting of 2 lines. First will be the paraphrase of your actual essay topic and your opinion. Body 1 will have a key point 1 and an example, key point 2 example. You can have 2 or 3 ideas also in the same body paragraph. There's no restriction for it. And last, the conclusion structure. It will have the paraphrase of your essay topic, but it shouldn't be same as your introduction, and a summary of your opinion. So what I would suggest is, whenever you write down the key points of your essay structure, do write them down in 4 different paragraphs so that when you refer you can easily understand. Next, so by this time, after writing down the key points, you would be sure of your position. For example, if it's an agree or disagree question, you may be sure by then that which position do you want to support. So you also need to make sure that you have addressed all parts of the question. Usually, along with the agree disagree, they also would want you to discuss all parts of the question. So in that 1 minute, you need to refer your key points and you need to make sure that all the parts are covered. Next, you will spend a minute writing down the synonyms of important keywords. Again, it's very 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 important. So you may think that you will write the synonyms in the flow of your essay, but usually we all forget some of the words which we already know very nicely, but while writing we may forget it. So it's a very good practice to write down the synonyms in your rough work itself. So as you can see, we have taken total 10 minutes in planning this essay. Third step to achieve 7 bands or above for your IELTS writing task 2 is practice. Now, if you are planning to take this test in a month, I would want you to write a minimum of 40 essays. Yes, so you can plan one essay per day, two essays per day, depends on your availability. Fourth step is, and it's optional, get your essays reviewed by someone. So I'm not asking you to get all of your essays reviewed, you cannot get all 40 of your essays reviewed, but in the beginning at least 5 of your essays should be reviewed by someone. You can get it via paid service, or you can ask help from your brothers, sisters, or your colleague, anybody. But it's very important for you to know the review of other people, so it'll help you in many ways. First, if there are any grammatical mistakes, they can help you. They can help you getting your ideas portrayed in a more clear manner. That I used to lose a lot of marks for task achievement because I couldn't cover all the points that were asked in the question. And as I got my essays reviewed by my colleagues, they helped me know that whatever I had written wasn't clear enough. So try and get 5 of your essays reviewed by someone. So these were the 4 different steps to achieve 7 bands for IELTS Writing Task 2. First is to understand the marking criteria. Second is effective essay plan. Third is practice. And fourth is review. Thank you.